Right, so just a tip for anyone that's looking to remove wings from a 1984 Porsche 911, don't. This red majestic four-wheeled object is a Porsche 911 Carrera 1984 with a 3.2 litre engine in the back. Now, you're probably wondering, it looks fantastic. Why is it with Yacht Car Restoration? Now, one thing I do need to say is rust likes to hide. Rust hides everywhere. Rust literally hides everywhere. There's rust down here. I know you can't see me, but there's still rust. So we're going to get it up on the ramp and see exactly where the rust is. It doesn't look bad, right? Well, leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Now, I've just done a little bit of investigating work, and this car is a very good example of a 1984 911. Now, the owner's going to do some preventative maintenance. It basically wants us to try and sort all the surface rust. There is some rust on the outside panels, but there's also quite a lot of rust on this underside as well. Now, the sills do have rust. You've got these covers on the outside, which I'm going to take off shortly, and there is a lot of rust underneath there, as well as on the kidney balls as well, which is on the rear quarters. Now, I've already taken the liberty of taking a little bit of this underseal off, and just in the first area of taking this underseal off, you can actually see some pitting and some rust. Now, this is all coated with some, pretty decent underseal, but you don't know what's underneath here. So this is probably all going to have to be removed, and just to see if there's any rust that's starting on the floor pan, on the sills, on the edges, etc. And then we can obviously replace that with some more good underseal. Now, this area is not so good. This is where the jacking point is. Now, this is all sort of rusting. I mean, the undersealant is actually keeping it together, but underneath here as well, that sill that's behind there is very corroded, so that needs replacing. It's probably the same on the other side, and I think I've found some patch panels over there as well, which do need replacing. So the engine looks very, very clean for the age. Now, obviously, to try and get inside that engine bay, this does need removing. But that's enough talking for now, because we need to get some work done. So I'm going to get these wheels off, I'm going to get the front wings off, I'm going to get the sill protectors off and see exactly what is underneath there, because I'm pretty sure the sill protectors always hold water and it starts rusting underneath. So let's get some work done, let's get it stripped down and see exactly what we need to do. You know when I said rust likes to hide? Well, there's now a big hole in the sill on the backside. Now, these drain plugs have also held water as well. So I've taken the small drain plugs out, only a little plastic thing, and they've held water as well. Also, underneath this sill, there's also a lot of corrosion as well. So we need to get these pipes off here. We need to get these pipes off and see exactly what's underneath there. But I dare say that the underseal is also hiding a lot of rust. Right, so just a tip for anyone that's looking to remove wings from a 1984 Porsche 911, don't. Now, it was an absolute pain to get these off. There's bolts all the way down here. You've got two bolts which are up the top here, which are an absolute pain to get to. There's bolts across here and it's all seam sealed in and, you know, stuff like that. But we've successfully managed to get it off without damage. Now, there is some, these have basically been off before. Now, I can tell that because there's bad welding here, and there was also some nuts and bolts which weren't screwed in properly, and some non-standard nuts and bolts as well. Now, this section here, all this has been taken off, and there's been some welding done behind that, and it's the same, but worse on the other side. Right, so here's the other side. Now you can see a hole here, and you can also see some welding that's back there, and you can see some bird poo welding here, and this all needs rebuilding. Now, the headlights, they've got the fair share of rust on both of the headlights, as you can see. The wings themselves are actually in very good condition. Now, we've put them on some foam just to protect them, and yeah, I'm quite happy with how the wings are, because there's a little bit of corrosion on the bottom, but we can soon sort that out, not a problem. Again, we need to clean all this up and see exactly what we need to do here, because it's grim from here forward, but from here backwards it seems in decent condition. So let's get the oil cooler pipes off. Right, so to continue removing these lines, we've removed it from the front all the way to here. So we need to take off this pipe here. Which one is it? This one up here and this one here. Now to do that, we need to drain the oil so we don't get oil everywhere. So it's 15 mil, and we're going to take this one off and this one off, drain the oil, and then we can continue on them lines. Right, so we're just doing the oil cooler lines now, so it's all fully disconnected. You may be wondering, why haven't you took the wheels off yet? And it's because we need an actual key to go into the locking wheel nut key, an actual turning key. Now that's on its way. It should be here tomorrow, hopefully. But what we're going to do is we're going to continue removing these oil cooler lines. So we're going to drop the car on the ground to move these, so we can hopefully slide this out as one big situation. Yeah. Right, that's enough for looking at rust. Look at this bad boy. Frost has sent us a Contour SCT. Look at this. Now this bad boy can strip rust, paint and underseal, and it comes with various attachments. We've got this paint stripping attachment and this paint stripping attachment as well. I mean, that's taken next to no time to actually take that off. And this hasn't actually damaged the metal, it's just taken the undersealant off. And this is really like nice and shiny, and yeah, I can almost see my face in it. Now this Eastwood Majestic Beast is actually variable speed as well, so you can actually turn it down and up. But obviously we're going to go to max power because so link is down in the description below to Frost. Do check him out. Thanks Frost for the majestic paint stripping Eastwood do the job right beast. Do check Frost out. Link is in the description. Now, there's some more rust there, but I'm just going to cover that. That's going to be it for this video. Do check us out in the next Porsche 911 video, where we're going to continue revealing more rust and yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.